Let's punch this guy right in the face. Just because. Yeah. Yeah, you better run. You better run. Hey guys, Razor from Razor's Edge here. Doing a video review. This is a branch update. Today was a new branch release from the beta branch for Saelig. There was a Q&A this afternoon I attended, talked to the developers, asked quite a few questions, and got some insight and some answers on some of the roadmap, and overall is a really good session. So I can share you the conversation, some of the notes that we covered. I also want to show you some of the new features that were added to this patch. So give me a minute, I'll get set up and get people in line. I'm going to start out with a farm again. We're not going to do a whole lot of gameplay, but I will show you the new features. And shouldn't be too long of a video, so please hang in there, and I hope you enjoy it, so stay tuned. Okay, first, since the last update, I did report the bug of the farms, the cattle disappearing, and they said they would take a look at that, some of the animal pens. Right now we're just doing cows, the eggs, of course, and then the wheat from a wheat field. I haven't upgraded anything. I did buy a house. So the additions are obviously, and it's kind of mixed in here with the release notes from the last patch. So I've got to quickly look through here, but there's been new horses added, some new models. Buildings and carts can be assigned to keys. You can now use the control plus a number to select that item. So that's a quick hotkey. That will be real convenient going back and forth. There's also an option to turn on hunger and sleep requirements for your character. So if that's something that you wanted to experiment with, that is now a feature. It is disabled. You can disable it. So if you don't want to mess with food for your own character, you can certainly do that. There's a double chance for people to die in fire. Players now get, we covered that, hungered, tired, forgot, climate, warm, cold, rested, etc. So that's kind of what we talked about. Some more optimizations. Let's see, I think I got everything there. If I missed anything, I will post a link to the updated patch notes. So just to talk about the stream, I asked quite a few questions about the roadmap. Of course, I am going to go off of Guild because that was one of my favorite games. Between Guild and Patron, I think I'm saying that right. Man, it's been so long since I played that. It was a sailing game. Patrician, I believe that's pronounced right. So looking at that, we ask about the ruling as far as the politics, leadership positions within a city. That's not something on the roadmap, but you can have favor with the king, and there'll be land ownership rights and things like that. We also ask about the hiring of your family. So you can hire a family member, and when you die, actually, if you have children, they'll take over the business if your main character dies. So if you don't have any kids or offspring, the game's going to end. We talked about, oh boy, what all did we talk about? Speeding up of carts, that's something they're going to take a look at. Speeding up of characters, as far as run speeds. Remember in the last video, it took Razor about 2 hours to get to his proposed bride. We were ready to go. She did wait. It took a while. I had to speed up the time. Talked about fishing. Fishing is in the game, but I did ask about harbors and things like that as far as trading with some maybe foreign lands as a harbor smith, as a business. They're going to be adding more business types all the time. So that was definitely discussed. Um, oh, birds making trouble. I hate when that happens. Um, and let's see, what else? What else? We talked about so much today. It was quite a long session. It was very informative. Let me go back to my notes. Hold on one second. Okay, I got some more notes. So we did talk about guards. Right now, dogs actually serve that function, and eventually you'll be able to hire as many dogs as you want for as many businesses. Those are what prevent the pyromaniacs and the looters from doing their thing. Talked about diseases, the need for medicine. Talked about monasteries and a church. So a lot of discussion around more mechanics in the game. So that was very useful. Um, Talked about optimization in the overhead map as far as removing trees from the view. Some people were talking about obstruction of buildings. I really haven't had a problem with that. So, but that is something that the players talked about and something that they're going to look at. So. Um, let's see. Oh, so just to test out real quick. So the hotkey, I just did a control one on my cart. So I selected the cart, and if you'll look, it is now selected. I could have just clicked on it. And there is a little delay, and we did bring that up as well when selecting items. It takes a few seconds, milliseconds. So they're going to look at that as well. But I hit the control and a 1. So now if I click away from that card, if I hit the number 1, boom, the cart comes right up. So you can do that from 1 through, I believe, 0 or 1 through 9. It is in the patch notes. Yeah, 1 through 9. So that's pretty convenient for getting back to your different vehicles, whatever. And you don't have. They're trying to make it as quick as optimized as possible to get through all these inventory control items, because it can get a little monotonous. So as you notice now, house has storage spots when I click on the house. And then, of course, I can still do my upgrades. Not much change there. So, trying to think. There was things I didn't write down too. It went so fast. I should have just pulled the whole chat log. I just didn't want to read down through it. But those were the big things we talked about. So it's not going to be a banished. We did talk about city expansions, as far as the economy grows within a city with prosperity, expanding out beyond the borders. They said they were going to look into that. Something that probably wouldn't be great distances, obviously, because there's another area right there. But it's something that they're going to look at. A lot of suggestions from the players in the stream today. A lot of interaction back and forth between the devs. So Stardog, definitely appreciate that. And I didn't catch the other gentleman's name in the stream. I think he was moderating. I'm not sure if he was part of the team. But it was a great update to the game. I've been having fun. I started a new game on this just to make sure that I got all the new functions. But I have another save going. I'm working on a kid, getting him mature enough to actually bring him on. You do have to pay them, and they can leave you. I don't know if anybody's experienced that, but if you upset one of your sibling or your children, they will leave you and start a business of their own. So that's something to be aware of. And so let's take a look around. We'll go see if we can't find some horses. So hold on just a second. Here's a new cool thing. They added some sheep herding too. I found that on the way as I was looking for a horse. That's kind of neat. So little optimizations that weren't brought up. They did talk about a new Herbalist Hut. so herbalism is now in the game as well. So I didn't catch that part. There may be disease in here now, so we might want to check these little notifications once in a while. That's just a new merchant. I'm still looking for one of those new horses. They're really cool looking. I don't even know where a good spot is to find one. I was looking at the different carts, but I keep finding the same old sheep herder. That's not one of the new ones. I will find one. Oh, there we go. So there's one of the new horse models right there. Looks like a Clydesdale. Pretty cool. And they're going to be adding more and more models. So let's see. Did I get it all? Did I get it all? There was so much stuff in there. Oh yeah, let's go back to my farm. They added Scarecrows. I think that's probably in the upgrade feature. It is right there. So I can actually add Scarecrows to prevent some of the crops. And as you can see, there's my Scarecrow now in my garden. If you've had that random, you know, as you see these events pop up where, oh no, tools broke, oh no, your crops, you know what I mean, these random events. They are coming up with some preventive measurement. Yeah, speaking of broken, somebody just broke into my farm. So I could probably, I don't know if I can, now wages, I can adjust that again. I couldn't, oh, you can do it when I was sleeping. I can't remember. We don't want to sell our shop. Stuff is really coming out so fast that, as of late, it's hard to keep track. Let's see, if we go to our house, I did buy one, and I can upgrade and get that dog. Let's get that bad boy over here. It looks like I can have a level 2 dog. I don't know if that's 2 dogs or we'll find out. Nope, there's Wolfie. Bring him over here. I think he only guards the house though. And it was something that they were going to add to the shop. So there's our dog right there, which happens to actually be close to the farm. I bought a house right there. I wanted to be close to work. You know how it is. So here comes my cows back to the pasture. So let's see how we're doing. I've been having Razor goad them. Not too bad. He did take off though because I actually had him chasing after something. I can't remember what it was. It was an accident. Yeah, that's probably him running back. So we can map our dog. We can click on Fluffy and hit Alt 2. And now if I click on the 2, I guess it doesn't work on dogs. Maybe it did. I don't know. Where is my dog? Where'd you go? If I hit 2, does that come up? He's white. I never had a white dog yet. Alright, 2. Nope, doesn't work on a dog. So, but it definitely works on carts. We can check people. Let's click on this person. And let's hit Control 2. And if we hit 2 now, yep, brings that person up. And you know what, just to make sure on that dog, I think I actually had the Alt key, so where'd the dang dog go? Come here, boy. Where'd you go? Go in the house? Oh, there you are. Alright, let's try this again. So let's do a Control 3. Oh, you can do a dog. Okay, I did hold the wrong key down, so I apologize for that. So that's it as far as the release notes. They've minimized fire, the explosion. I said I wanted it back. I like the fire animation. So really looking forward to seeing some of the new content they talked about, and I'm going to play around and see if there is in fact disease, because maybe I need to go back and look at the Twitch channel, and it is on there. You can actually see all the questions and comments that we ask, and that's a nice thing about Twitch, is that it keeps the chat history. So Anyway, that's all I have to show you. As content gets updated and released, I will push out notes about the patch and try to show off the features and any questions or things that we ask the devs and get feedback on. I can provide that to you. So thanks for watching. I appreciated it. If you want notifications of new videos, click subscribe. And as always, I appreciate the watch. So you guys have a great day. Until next time, this is Razor, and I'll see you when I see you.